I'm doing good. What about you?
Me too, I'm very fine, but today, no, not
Uh-huh.
today. Every morning is very busy.
Every morning's very busy. Okay,
Yeah.
why?
Uh, to prepare, I have to get ready for my, uh, what do you call this, the commuting.
Ah, you commute. Okay. You
Yeah.
don't use your car?
No, 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 I have to drive, but I have to wash my face, I have to
Mm-hmm.
dress my clothes,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And also,
Uh-huh.
I have to take this class, right?
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what time do you wake up? Like, do you wake up? Mm-hmm.
5:30.
Wow. Okay. Uh-huh. So that gives you like 30 minutes or maybe
30
even
minutes, yeah.
less than 30 minutes to prepare.
Yeah, but normally, yeah, my alarm clock will
Mm.
alarm will alert me at 5:30, but I
Mhm.
normally slept through the alarm. And then after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I
Mhm.
will wake up again,
Mm.
and then
Without the alarm.
yeah. Oh my
I
gosh!
Why?
I don't know.
But
I
I do
mean,
that too. Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it happens to me too. And that's why I set two alarms. Like five
Haha.
minutes. There's 5 minutes interval.
It is very wise. Mhm.
Yeah, you should try that too. Cause yeah, especially when I'm very sleepy, I'll just turn off the alarm and then yeah, I'll tell myself, okay, just 2 minutes, and then two
Mhm.
minutes became 1 hour.
Oh my god.
So that's pretty scary. Well, how was your business trip? Did it go well?
Aha. It was just 2 hours for my task, and then I already mentioned that it's around 8
4 hours?
hours
Ah,
around the
eight
trip
hours in
time,
total.
right? Yeah,
Yes,
total.
yeah.
And then after my business trip, I uh, went to the village or house which
Mhm.
our former president lived in.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
what
very.
house?
But house? No, normally, if the president complete their duration, they normally
Uh-huh.
came back to. They normally come back to their hometown.
Uh-huh.
So
Ah.
yeah, that hometown will be designated by by historical building here in our
Mhm.
country. Right now,
Mhm.
the president in one country is really great and uh,
Mm.
uh, yeah, great moment and thing and
Mm.
historical event, right? So
Right.
normally, their house will be designated by the government, and then
Mhm.
they are controlled by government. So many people really like to visit the building.
Mhm.
So especially
Ah.
our previous president, one of our previous president, uh,
Mhm.
suicide
Uh-huh.
killed
Committed
himself.
suicide.
Yeah, killed himself.
Mhm. Mhm.
So he was one of the protest. No, no, no. Progress Party.
Progressive
Uh,
Party. Uh-huh.
yeah, president.
Mhm.
So we are really like to see him again in the future.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah,
Oh, but it's just sad. I heard, yeah, he was like one of the best presidents you've ever had, right?
yeah, exactly.
So that was his home that you visited,
Yes,
or
yes.
okay, okay. I was I was thinking it was Park Geun-hye's home,
Hmm.
because he was your
박근혜?
friend.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, not okay. So not her, but the other.
노, 노무현.
Okay. But then that's good.
Mm,
You were able to have a good time.
yeah.
Yes. All right. So then let's move on to your activity. Okay.
My activity.
Yeah.
Number three?
So
I don't know.
three. No, we finished that. Number five. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, five. But here, like I said, yeah. If there's end, normally if there's end, you will put the pause
Pause, yes.
before like that. But in this case, the two of them are together. So
Okay,
Steven and Sarah.
okay,
So the pause should be after Sarah.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
So,
So. Mhm.
we met Steve and Sarah in town.
Yep.
We met Steve and Sarah in town.
Mhm.
So I emphasize we and Steve and Sarah and town.
Met, 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 and where is that? Wait, met Stephen and Sarah,
Mhm.
and then town.
Town.
Yep.
We met Steve and Sarah in town. Am I right? We met Steve and Sarah in town.
We met Stephen and Sarah in town. We met
We
Stephen
met
and
Steve and
Sarah in
Sarah in
town.
town. We met Steve and Sarah in town.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep, that's
Mhm.
right.
Okay. Shall we move to number 6?
Sure. Yeah.
Who wanted a piece of this sandwich?
Mhm.
Mm, I think there is no pause.
Who wanted? Who wanted to the sandwich? Okay. Here, a
Maybe
piece.
here.
Yeah, correct. That's right. Good job.
Who wanted a piece of this sandwich?
Mhm.
Who wanted a piece of this sandwich? This
Uh,
one is emphasized. And
mhm.
a piece of this sandwich.
Yep. This and then sandwich
Who wanted a
and
piece of
then
this
piece.
sandwich? And piece.
Mhm.
Who wanted a piece of this sandwich?
Mhm.
One, two, one, two. Who wanted a piece of sandwich?
Uh
Who
huh.
wanted a piece of sandwich?
Mhm.
Who wanted a piece of the sandwich?
Mhm.
Right?
Yep, that's right.
Who wanted a piece of this sandwich? A piece of this sandwich. Piece of this sandwich.
Yep. Piece of this sandwich.
Okay, number 7. Here are the files you requested.
Uh huh. Here
Mm,
are the files you requested.
Here are the files. Here the files requested.
Mhm. Okay. Good job.
Right?
Yes.
Here are the files you requested. Here are the files
Mhm.
you requested.
Mhm. Good.
I want that it should be my homework.
Which one? This one?
Number 7. Number 7.
Ah. That was your homework?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Here are the files you requested. Here are the
Uh-huh.
files you requested. Here are the files you requested.
Mhm. That's good. All right.
Okay.
Next.
Number
Number 8.
8. All of the candies are on the table.
Mhm.
All of the candies here.
All of the candies are on the table. Yep, that's right.
Uh, all candies. on the table.
Mhm.
Am I right?
All candies on the table. Yep.
All of the
Mhm.
candies are on the table. All of the
Here.
candies are on the table,
Sorry. Including R. Yeah, 'cause there's
including
like
R.
yeah, there's like no main verb in here, so the linking verb will become the main verb.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. All of the candies are on table. So the B verb is also given the should
Meaning.
given the meaning word.
Yeah, if there's no main verb like kicking, dancing,
Okay.
pudding, like that.
Okay.
Only so B verbs can also be
Okay.
what do you call this? Meaning words if there are no
Mm.
main verbs.
Main verb.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So let's try to read it.
All of the candies are on the table.
Mhm.
All of the candies are on the table.
Mhm.
All of
All
the
of the
candies are on the table.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Number 9.
9.
Ted has a Ted has big plans for his company.
Mhm.
Ted has big plans for his company. Uh, should this have pause?
Yes, there
Okay,
is.
here.
Ted has big plans. Yep. Yeah. Ted has big plans. Pause for his company.
Okay, Ted big plans for his company.
Mhm. Right. Right.
No, no, no. What about has?
Has. Oh yeah. Yeah. Has
Has
too.
also one, two, one, two. Ted has a big plans.
Big
Big plans.
plans. Big
Ted
plans.
has big plans for his company. Ted has big plans. Ted has big plans for his company. For
Mhm.
his company.
Mhm.
Ted has big plans for his company. Ted has big plans for his company. What about your version?
Ted has big plans for his company.
Ted has big plans for his company.
Mhm.
It seems
Yep.
like big also has emphasized meaning word
Yeah. Yeah. Two. Two. Two.
too.
Because this functions as a adjective.
So these four words or have emphasized meaning word.
Yes.
Okay. Ted has big plans for his company,
Mhm.
right? Ted has
Mhm.
big plans for his company,
Mhm.
right?
Yes. That's
Ted
right.
has big plans for his company. Okay, number 10. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience. Sally's ideas were well received. Here,
We're well. No.
received.
Yep. After received. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Sally's
After.
ideas were received. Okay,
Yep.
so Sally's ideas
Sally's ideas were
were
well.
received
Mhm.
by the audience.
Mhm.
How about well received? Well received is
Well
also,
received. Yeah. Yeah. Well functions there as an adverb.
yes. So which part I should put the emphasize? Well or received?
The two.
The two.
Yeah. Because this is,
Uh,
yeah, will is modifying received.
okay.
Yes.
So Sally's ideas were difficult. How about
What?
Sally's ideas?
Ideas too, yeah.
So that means this one, this one is also verb.
This one is the main verb, received. Yeah,
Okay,
so except were.
okay. So
Except
this
were.
one, this one,
Yeah.
and this one.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes, that's right.
Sally's ideas were well received by the audience. Sally's
Uh-huh.
ideas were well received by the audience. Were well received by the audience. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience. Okay,
Mhm.
let's finish
Okay.
this class with your own version.
Okay. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
Uh-huh.
Were well received by the audience. Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much and
See
have a
you
great
on
Monday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.